Assalamualaikum semua. Antara banyak-banyak seminar, workshop yang saya pernah cakap, you all ni memang gila. MC pun sengit, you all pun sengit juga. Okay, by the way, I'm going to take a bit of a time from you, maybe about half an hour or so, to share my experience and what do I see is coming. Okay, first off, my name is Azleen. I live in Shah Alam. I have 4 kids, 1 wife. Yeah, satu je. And I left employment daripada 2010. So I've been in the business for 8 years, 9 years. My last employment, I was in a very comfortable position, one of the head of marketing in Siemens. I left because I cannot stand the routine. The routine is like, you know, lepas subuh bangun, mandi, bawa kereta, menghadap jam, makan, balik, menghadap jam, dan jumpa wife, jumpa anak-anak pun like a few hours. So I cannot do that anymore. So I left, then I ran a business. I was very poor. Employment time, I was extremely poor. The money is not enough. But Alhamdulillah, after I left employment, things changed. I think why is because it's a promise by Allah that 9/10 of the rezeki is not from gaji lah, basically. Okay, it's from business. So I hold to that promise. Then, yeah, Alhamdulillah. Then everything went well. One of the reason is because maybe I was in the right place, and I am until now is in the right place. So I'm going to share my experience on how the world is actually changing a lot, and how you can actually take advantage of the situation. My company is called NSE. It has been around since 2010. I believe that if you are focused and you pray, you ask, I think rezeki will come. Now, I'm not very active on Facebook. I'm not very active on Instagram ataupun Twitter. But I'm very active on LinkedIn. Have you heard of LinkedIn? Oh, okay. Okay, with that platform, it's extremely magical, where I sold my company to a Japanese back in November 2015 for a lot of money. And I think you should be on the platform too. You can forget Facebook, you can forget the rest. But it's for fun. No issue, and the formula works. I'm going to share you now, because this formula is worth, I think, thousands. I charge people 1 hour 5,000 for this. 1 hour 5,000. Okay, and I'm going to give it you for free. So I think better write it down. The ultimate success punya formula lies on 2 things. One is called leverage. Okay, number 2 is called greed. Okay, leverage is you use other people's strength. You use other people's effort and win together. So that's leverage. So meaning, if you have a company, you should not run it alone. You should have a team. You have to leverage. Or, if you have a company and you are doing selling all the time, you are doing it wrong. You should find agents. So that is called leverage. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you need to find these people. One. And then number two is greed. Greed is where orang kutuk, orang maki, orang hina, your family leave you, kereta kena tarik, rumah kena sita, you still go on. Because once you pass that, that's where the money is. If you cannot afford to handle that situation, then you're not going to find success. Friends leave you, your family member leaves you. And if you quit, then you cannot find success. So now, if you can sustain for 18 months or 12 months of greed, by following this, you should be doing okay. You should be making more than what you are making today. My name is Azleen. I run a company called NSE, and it's not making a lot of money, but it's making some money every month. And my overhead is only around 20K a month. So that's an extra. At the same time, I own a company. I own a magazine called Marketing in Asia, and now it's a new magazine, baru 6 bulan, and it is now worth about $500,000. So we are going to sell this in June 2020 for some money. So I'm going to share you how to do it. Okay, but first you need to have a LinkedIn account. Okay, why LinkedIn account? Okay, I'm going to share you why. Okay, let's say you are selling a scarf, okay, or you are selling something. On Facebook, Instagram, or let's say like Twitter, they will buy your scarf 1, 2, 5, right? Okay, but on LinkedIn, you will find this, and also you will find another type of customer. You will find, number one, funder. You will find funder. You will find venture capital. You will find those who wants to buy your business. You will find those who say, hey, I want to bring your scarf to Vietnam. Or I want to bring your scarf to Europe. I want to bring you to UK. I want to bring your brand to US. You can find that on LinkedIn, but you cannot find it on Facebook. Because Facebook, aku kutuk hang, aku tak puas hati, hidup aku benci dengan hidup aku, whatever lah, okay? I just came back from Langkawi. These are the picture. I send my kids to football. Itu je. How can you make money from these people? You can't. Even though you can, but it's going to be very little. So, but first you need to make sure that you write your profile, your picture, everything correctly. Okay, and then you start to be active on it. So you can follow results footstep, where you need to connect. You need to connect to people. You know things are getting weird lately, where they don't buy your product on that day. I mean, they don't decide to buy your product on that day. What they did was, they will think of it like maybe 1 month before, or a week before, or a year before. You know, they will then go to, let's say, YouTube to do review. They will check review. Okay, walaupun ada review yang tipu, but they will do homework until they decided on that day that, hey, I need to buy this product. This product is very good. So meaning they are informed. They are well informed. Then on that day itself, only they buy. So meaning, when they buy your product, it's not that they just, decided on that time, at that time, no. They thought of it 1 month before, or maybe a year before. So the buying behavior changed. So you need to be prepared. And you don't sell. Selling makes you look cheap. Extremely cheap. Okay, beli. Orang pun lari. I can tell you right now, I don't like it. You tengah makan, ada orang datang jual. You suka. Macam tu lah. So that's how I feel when there are somebody who wants to sell me stuff. So what they do is, you make them buy. How do you make them buy? You make your product or your brand or your services as part of their life. Our business is like an app in the phone. If you think this app is useful, you keep it, right? But if you think the app is not, tak pakai pun, then you just delete. You see, because your storage is very limited. I mean, same goes for the people out there. They have a limited money, especially here, in this part of the world. We are Asia. Asian people, we work very hard. Why? Because we don't come from a rich family. We came from an average family, or a very poor family. Very poor. So our resources is very limited. So if you want to buy something, we compare price, we do check, we make sure that we don't pay more than it should. So if you are running a business, you must make sure that you must be a part of their life, or else you will not be relevant. When you are not relevant, you'll die. Okay, how do they make sure that you are important to them? This is where the value is. If they don't see you it's a valuable brand, let's say, how do they know that? How do they decide that, okay, you are valuable to me or not? So I will decide that you are valuable to me when you can help me to make more money, or you can help me to solve my financial problem, or you can help me to be a better person, or you can help me to improve my kids' life, or you can guarantee something. So the message is two. One is a promise to gain, a promise for them to gain something. Two, a fear of loss. Fear of loss is where they feel scared that, oh, if I don't take your service, I'm on the losing end. On the losing end. Okay? And did you know that 90% of the decision that make them buy something is because of the quality of the product and the user experience? Have you ever thought, I think you came across this before, that there's one kedai makan at the back of one kampung. Every time when you go there, whoa, so many people. Every time when you go there, asal pergi je ramai. Asal pergi je ramai. Asal ramai je pergi. Okay? But why? Why? You see, because I think the food is good. Betul tak? Ada satu kedai makan dekat di Pasir Gudang. Pasir Gudang. Ada satu kampung nama restoran Selamat. Tu Sultan Johor selalu pergi tu. Tengok biasa je kedai kayu. Confirm Facebook tak ada, Twitter tak ada, LinkedIn tak lah, memang tak ada lah kan. Tapi ramai gila orang. Kan? Why? It's because of the food is good. Okay. But what if you pergi makan Makan sedap. Kawan-kawan kata, makan sedap. Azleen kita makan kat sini sedap gila pergi. Tapi minuman sampai sejam. Okay, you all pergi ke tak? Tak pergi. So that's why you need to be consistent. The quality of the product, so meaning the food and the service. The user experience is extremely important. If they hate that, they won't come back. Only 10% is on marketing. 10%. So if you can make sure that your 90% is correct, the word of mouth will spread. And the best is not from you. The best marketing is obviously all methods, online, offline, PR, whatever, but it's not from you, it's from the people. It's from those who are using your service or your customers. So ask them to help out, to share. So that's the best impact. Now, what I'm going to teach you today, ini baru nak start ni. I'm going to teach you today is only that 10%, okay? But it's going to work. It will work, okay? It may work, it will work. It starts with branding. Okay, what is branding? Okay, what is branding? Branding is this. You all nak pergi Langkawi. Okay, let's say bulan Mac kan. Nak bawa family. You all nak pergi naik flight. Airline mana you akan terfikir dulu tu nak beli flight ticket? Asia asal. Murah gila bro. Murah gila. Murah gila. But in actual fact, what if I say that they make you think them as cheap? Why? Because in the slogan, everyone can fly. You will think of the red color. You will think of the logo. You will think of their promises. Okay, what is branding? Okay, branding has 4 things. One is the name. Is it easy to remember or not? Is it easy to spell? Easy to pronounce? So your name must be easy. Unless kalau nama panjang gila, you try to shorten it lah. Ataupun guna nickname ke whatever. Tapi nama tu kena senang gila. Otherwise, no point doing it. Number 2 is the logo. Okay. Large brand, they hardly use visual. They use a text. Let's say Uber. Okay, tinggal Uber kan. Grab. They spell it. I think for the first few years, you need to use a logo with a text so that our brain, human brain, can easily process it because we are visual. Visual creature, we look at the visual, but if you can put text, it will insert it in. AirAsia has been using the same logo for 11 years. I don't think they will change unless if they say that, okay, my logo is already strong enough, I want to be like Nike. I want to be like Apple. So I don't have to put a name there, I don't have to spell it, you know. But that will take years. So for now, use a logo where there's a text to it. Number 3 is the slogan. It's a slogan. Slogan ni apa? Slogan ni is, it has value proposition, meaning apa yang you ada yang lain from other people. So different. And then number 2, you have value. You need to write one-liner that mention about your value. And number 2 is why you. Why you ni, why must I buy from you? Why must I buy from you and not from him, not from her, not from that guy? I mean, not from that company, but you. Why? That's why they say now everyone can fly. 4 or 5 words. Very simple, easy to understand. Even my small kids also can remember now everyone can fly. Use a very simple word, set of words. Make it easy to remember. Okay, number 4 is what they call graphic element. Okay, graphic element ni apa? Graphic element ni is, okay, you are watching TV, you are watching TV with your family and whatnot, and then you saw this advertisement And you know this advertisement belong to Maxis atau DG. Why? Color, font, layout, and also object. It has to be consistent across the board. So if you use this green, remember the color code, you have to apply across the board. So marketing material semua kena consistent. It doesn't matter. Okay. It has to be consistent. So kalau green, so baju pun hijau lah sikit, adalah elemen hijau kat situ. Okay. So that's branding. Okay. Then, okay, when you do this branding, you will actually, in a way, you will share a message out, a message out about you. You are cheap. Your airline is very cheap. I will use you. So that's your message. My airline is cheap. You please use me. Now, actually, MAS is, I would say, dying. Everybody is aiming for Asia. You see, because the message is very consistent. So what is your message? Kalau orang tanya you, apa tu PLF ah? Oh, you cakap macam ni, orang ni cakap macam tu. So it's not right. So the right message is one. And you share across the board, everywhere, same message, one. Then the word PLF will come back to your brand. Now, once you have that message, it's a one message that says that I am an airline company, a budget airline, and I'm cheap. So please come and buy from me. So that is your message. So when you want to share the same message out every day, it's going to be very boring. So you need content. So content ni apa? So content ni, you share the message in a multiple ways, using a multiple ways. You can write article. You can do infographics. You can do video. You can do poster. This one is a video actually, but I cannot play it. But it's okay. You can do short video, infographics, poster, GIF, article, short tips, anything. But the underlying message of this all material has to come back to your brand message, which is, my airline is cheap, use me. So once you have content, then you need to shout. So how do you shout? One, the way to shout ada dua je. There's nothing else. One is using social media. Okay, social media ni is from you. You create follower, 1 follower, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 million. So you grow your brand, your awareness of your content that contain your message, branding message tu. From you, you spread the word out. So that's social media. Okay. Then you have Facebook, you have Twitter. These are just a distribution channel. A distribution channel. The other way of shouting out is called SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, what is search engine optimization? Search engine optimization is something like this. I do not know you. I have not heard about you. I have not heard about your brand, your name, nothing. But when I search for something that I want to buy, I found you. So that is at the Google side. So how do you do this? You need to write. You cannot do this without writing. So that's why you need a website. That's why you need to regularly write on the website. Because how Google work is like this. If you have a website and you launch it on that day, actually Google will know, ada website baru Okay, dia akan hantar algorithm, dia akan hantar crawler, what they call as a crawler, to crawl your website. They will go and sniff all wording and index those words into their server. So whoever search for a word that you have, you will be on the first page. Okay, ini senang je. Now, half of the website in Malaysia are not updated. So meaning when you do not update after you launch it, actually Google won't come. They won't come at all. So meaning you will not be indexed. Half others, they update on the regular basis. So meaning, where do you update? Actually website ada 4 je menu on average. First is actually about you, betul? Number 2 is actually contact you, betul? Then you punya product or services. They don't have blog. This is a menu where you can update it weekly or daily. I don't think you can update about you every day or contact you. Apa gila ke apa nak kena update alamat hari? Mana ada? Okay, but you can update your blog every day. So this is a menu where you write and accumulate keywords. Accumulate keywords. Okay. So how do you make your website rank very high? Dua je cara. They actually Google ni, they look at your brand, they look at your website, they will know that you are the authority of this subject or not. Only when you are the authority of your subject, then you will be ranked. Authority ni apa? Okay, authority macam ni. Authority ni, dia ada 2 benda. First, the keyword that you use. So when let's say you are in the training industry, you are in the training industry, so you need to have a minimum of 100 short keyword. Let's say training, learning, ataupun development. Apa saja yang berkaitan dengan training, you need to list down keywords. Then you need to use it every time you write and have it on the website. 1. Number 2, okay, Google will know that you have the authority of the subject when there are a lot of backlink coming back to your website. Okay, backlink ni apa? Okay, backlink ni macam ni. Backlink ni, you write good article every day. There are some other website who are in the same industry as you, and they write their own blog. You know, they will actually refer your blog in their blog. They will refer your article in their article. So meaning there are a few words that is clickable on their website. Click, it goes into your website. So you are the reference point of these people. So if you can have a lot of backlinks coming back to your website, you are the authority. So when you are the authority, Google will rank you very high. Okay? Ada yang tak faham tak? Tak faham kat tangan. Okay. Okay. Now, in this world, there are only 4 types of people. One is called baby boomer. Yang lahir tahun 40 sampai tahun 60. 1940 until 1960, dah tua. 70-year-old, 60-year-old. They are not online. They hardly online. Who say so? Angkat tangan sikit umur yang you are modern, so it's different. Okay, but they are the people who, you know, subuh masjid balik jumpa kawan-kawan, beli paper, gelak-gelak semua kan, baca majalah. So you have to be there. You need to network with them. So maksudnya kena physical, pergi lepak, ataupun ada iklan dalam surat khabar. So this is where you should be. Now there's another group called Gen X, my age 40, yang lahir tahun 60 sampai 80. So these are the people who, okay, tak ada wifi pun tak apa. Dia akan beli paper juga kadang-kadang. Dia akan beli majalah juga kadang-kadang. Dia pun akan pergi networking event juga kadang-kadang. So these are the people where you want to know where do they hang out and be there. The third one is called millennial atau Gen Y. So Gen Y ni, I need wifi lah. Kan? Nak pergi mana pun, wifi tak ada wifi. Ataupun wifi password ada, password. Okay, these are the people who are born after 80 until the year 2000. Now, the market is studying a new generation called Gen X yang lahir tahun lepas 2000. So these are the gamers. So they are actually having advertisement at the game inside. At the game. So they don't talk to people, they hardly go out, but they chat. Okay, so you need to know where are your market. And you have to actually focus. So actually those yang buat duit, especially B2B, I'm not sure whether you are, okay, are you doing a B2B or are you doing a B2C? Both. Okay. Now, okay, engagement ni apa? So first you do branding. After the brand, you create content. After content, you shout awareness. After awareness, you do posting every day, every time you posting, okay, and you don't leave it like that. So engagement is you need to spark conversation at the comment. You need to spark conversation. Without conversation, actually Facebook ataupun LinkedIn ataupun Instagram will know that if you have zero engagement, post je 24 jam, but no engagement, no comment, your post will get swallowed. Okay. But if you have a lot of engagement, even though the post was 6 months ago, it's still going to be there. Because there are people who keep on liking it, there are people who keep on comment on it, there are people who keep on sharing it. So, actually conversation is very important. Conversation, you need to converse. That's why you are very close with your husband or your wife or your kids or your parent, because we talk every day. We text every day. Imagine we don't text or we don't call. There's no bonding. Same goes for social media. So without conversation at the post, none. You will get swallowed. So encourage people to comment. Atau paling bangang pun like lah. Okay? It's bonding. It's conversation. Please. Without it, your post will die. And they are also silent readers. You will notice it. But they are also people who observe you from far. From afar away, there are people who observe you punya activity ni. So these are called silent readers. So silent reader is very important. Why? Actually, because they know that, this brand, I can trust this brand. I can trust this brand. So when they trust this brand, the silent reader or the active one who keep on commenting will begin to trust your brand. How do you know? How do you know whether I've been trusted? When they send you a direct message. So that's how you make them buy. So meaning, you don't push, you pull. Meaning, you make them send a text message over to you. Okay. I ada nampak you punya iklan dekat dalam ni, ataupun I nampak you punya posting kat dalam ni, but I'm interested in that colour, but you did not share the price. How much? So that is the type of DM that you will get. Or, I nak beli you punya vacuum ni, you punya kedai kat mana? So they ask you specific question. They don't ask you in general. So general question will be at the open comment on your posting. But when they send you a DM that asks you specific question, how much if I want to do this? Or what are the module that you can offer? Okay, these are the specific question, and this specific question will lead you to 50% chances of winning. So as and when they text you at the DM side, you already have 50%. So instead of you go out and say 100 orang jumpa, seorang baru dapat, penat kan? Minyak habis, duit habis, apa tu kena kencing manis, asyik minum teh je, kan? Minum kan? So, duit pun habis, sakit pun dapat. So, no point doing all this. But you keep on sharing your content. You display how good are you, why must you buy from me, until they send you a DM, a direct message. That's where your chances will go up to 50%. And you must be the authority in their eyes that anything training, okay, you call this guy. Okay. Until you find a point where every time when you post, ada group ni yang orang ni je yang akan komen. Rasa tak? So these are your community. Okay. Same group. Asal aku post je, dia ni ada. Asal aku post je, dia ni ada. Asal dia ni ada, aku post. Okay, so dia ni exactly macam Dr. Azizan lah. Okay, Dr. Azizan Osman kan. Dia punya PhD tipu, dia punya datuk tipu, degree tipu, semua tipu. But there are a few people who are defending him. Ya betul dia tipu, tapi you look how he helped the Malay community or whatever. So they are the community who defend on it. They defend him. Okay, so these are the people where you can convert them into paid customer because they believe in you. They believe in your journey, they believe in your struggle, they believe in whatever you say. Kalau tipu pun dia percaya. They will become your paid customer. IKEA in Johor. Ni Johor ke dekat Ceras kot. All the large brand follow the same method. Large marketing agency, large social media agency, whatever agency, they use the same formula. A lot of community. They have not yet become a paid customer, but they believe. You see how the impact is. So if you want to have a lot of customer who pays you every day, regularly, you need to grow your community. This is where you can convert. Because you cannot convert stranger. There's no way you can convert stranger, but you can convert your community. Okay, before I end, there are 5 things that you need to understand. Your business is small. So when your business is small, the business cannot bring in leads. Cannot. But you can. So use your personal brand to bring in leads for your company. And how you do it? On LinkedIn. There's no other social media that can convert a lot of customer as LinkedIn. Number 2, why you? You need to go back and answer. Some brand take 6 months to fine-tune the answer for this. Okay, number 3, pricing democratization. What is this? Okay, nowadays, the market, they don't buy 1,000 or 5,000. They don't buy projects. They don't pay you $500,000. But they use a Spotify method ataupun Netflix method. I don't pay Astro anymore, RM400 a month, but I pay Netflix every month RM50. I can get to enjoy everything. So What I'm trying to say is, you don't collect 100 ringgit or 5,000 or 10,000, tak ada. You collect RM1, 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 RM2, RM2, 80 sen or whatever. So that is called pricing democratization. So meaning, there is no brainer. Ni aku boleh bayar sekarang. Rather than, you make them think, ni aku tunggu hujung bulan lah. Hujung bulan habis lah you. So think of a way to be like Spotify. You can listen to whatever music, you just pay RM4 a month. RM4, what is RM4? Greed. You can tahan lah. Okay. I have this video actually about greed, but I think you can check on YouTube about greed from this lady is a professor. Her name is Angela Duckworth. So she talked about greed. That's it. Any question? Yes. Rudy?
My question, you have two accounts, right? When I see another one, your private account. So, how you position yourself? Macam saya would like to venture into another, position and branding myself. Which one first?
This one first.
Personal brand first.
So meaning, you punya company nama apa? Arish Consulting. You Rudy. Okay. When you want to sell your services from Arish Consulting, first dia orang akan check ada website ke tak. Oh, tak ada website. Dia akan check you punya address. Oh, address kat belakang. Okay. Dia akan check you punya email. Oh, pakai Gmail. So it's very hard for small company to say that, I have the strength for you to engage me. It's very hard. But if you use Rudy, you dah pernah kerja dengan orang ni, these are my ex-colleague, they know me. So you use your strength that they know that Rudy can do this. Rudy je yang ada benda ni. So you bring them to you for your company. So that's why you use your personal brand. And personal brand doesn't work on Facebook, Instagram atau Twitter. They work only on LinkedIn. That's where the money is. That's where the money is. So bring them to you, then only you bring the leads over to the company. There's no way your small business can get leads. You try as hard as you can to convince them, engage me. But when they look for more information, they find reason not to engage you. So that's a problem.